Alright, well, I guess it's time to pick the old boy up from therapy. Vengeance is mine. Finally, I did it. Finally, it's over. Hey, son, have you seen your uncle? He was going to pick his kid up from therapy. Damn it.
RC cars. We've done a lot with them. They're fantastic at chasing down suspects and doing rallies and stuff like that. How good is an RC car as a police blockade? It turns out it's freaking amazing. One RC car is good. We'll do 2 RC cars. I may even do a stack of RC cars on top of one another. Is there anything that they can't stop? Supercars, Jeeps, trucks, gigantic vans. Hell, I may even throw an RC car in front of a plane. Today we're gonna find out if there's anything these little creatures can't do. Today's unwilling suspect is Chris Massacre. He's wanted for $11.18 of tax fraud.
Can I just write you guys a check?
No, Chris. No, you cannot. Now get out there. This car is actually a great baseline because it's super fast. It gets up to about 200 some odd miles per hour. It's ultra low to the ground, and just one RC car is plenty to absolutely destroy this vehicle. Let me give you a little example. You can see the speed mounting, 160 miles an hour, closing on 200. The RC car in the distance. Mother of God, here we go. All it takes is a little RC car. That's extra wheel gelatin right there. This poor Stig. If only he would have known what he was in for. There's the breakdancing happening. I think things were a little bit worse this time because we managed to get some slight acrobatics in. So, RC cars versus supercar definitely works. I think we need something bigger though. We need something with more power. Something that can possibly grunt its way through the RC vehicles. The beast. 169 miles per hour of pure 6.4 liter power. In retrospect, I don't know if it's actually 6.4 liters. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comment section. That moment when you know a test applicant realizes they screwed up. We got a pop tire, we've got a damaged undercarriage, and it's totally possible that the axle is destroyed, but the car is still moving, which means that it was absolutely able to get past our police blockade. This can only mean one thing. We need to start stacking RC cars. There we go. This looks totally sanitary. I'm sure it'll be fine. And there they go. Well, there that one guy goes. Time for the impact. Yes. Oh, mother of Jesus, Cthulhu hath come. All right, I may have broken the game slightly, but I still have ways to make this work. Don't worry. I've got a plan. The second it hits, I need to do some things. Okay, that still didn't work. Okay, it's fine. I've got another idea. One way or another, I'm gonna make it so that these RC cars can stop this thing. I don't care what it takes. Here we go. Okay. Shortly after impact here. How do you like that, game? Did I fool you that time? Totally worked. I didn't think I could. Oh, it broke the car. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know if one of the RC cars got up underneath into the engine or something, but the engine is shot. So 4 RC cars can definitely do it. I had to unload the cars after the initial impact so that they didn't glitch out and crash the entire game. But damn it, we did it. All right, I'm pretty sure this is still gonna work, but we're gonna go even faster and with a roll cage. And then I'm gonna start getting into the big stuff. Now, my guess here is that it's only going to take one RC car to completely destroy this vehicle. I would oh, the RC car is gonna miss. Well, crap. So yeah, take two. Don't worry. There are no drivers harmed in the making of this. Holy God, what has it done to the RC car? The RC car acts more like a low-hanging laser beam, and it just shreds the undercarriage of everything that touches it. Just the tiniest bit of RC car struck this thing, and it ripped the bumper off, destroyed the wheels. Can we take a moment to appreciate what's happened to the Spaceball's rim? The rim looks like it had a can opener taken to it. The question is, though, does it still drive? Yeah, it does. Roadblock unsuccessful. Let's try 2. Honestly, 2 should be more than enough, especially if it gets underneath. Oh my God. Oh no. Houston, we have liftoff. Mother of God, it's flying. There it is. Landed it. Stuck the landing like it's no big deal. The car is no longer driving. 2 RC cars was enough. There's my rabbit car. Oh, they're dancing. So, 2 RC cars is enough to take down the Spaceballs mobile. You can see my driver over here desperately wanting to go home. He is just flinging the steering wheel back and forth. Oh, and by the way, the check engine light is on now. This is a giant drag racing truck. For the most part, nothing gets in its way and survives, except for RC cars. This thing's a lot like an ox. It takes a while to get going, but once it does, very little can stop it, and it goes very fast, like 140 miles an hour, and it's a big-ass truck. 1 RC car versus big-ass truck. Here we go. I think it just ran over it. Wow. We popped 1 tire. This is gonna be a little bit harder than I had previously anticipated. Oh, I'll stack RC cars to the sky. We're gonna get this done eventually. So how about 2 stacked on top of one another? Now we're getting some damage done. Now they're starting to get into the underside of the truck, but the truck still looks like it's moving. We may have to go 3 cars deep. How's things looking over here? Wow, they did a lot more damage than I thought. I don't know, what do you call that? You think it's still mobile? Is that an unsuccessful police blockade? I'm gonna call that unsuccessful. It's still moving. Let's go 3 tall. I went straight for 4 RC cars stacked on top of one another. We're gonna pass by 3 and see if 4 can do it. Here we go. If the front grille gets bent like that from RC cars, you know these things are made out of like dark matter or something. I don't know how this is happening, but whatever. There's the impact. The vehicle's flying through the air. 1 RC car, lovingly cradled inside of the front push bars. I realistically don't think that we were able to stop this vehicle, but let's double check over here. There it goes. It's on fire. Something's on fire. Something caused a giant fire. But the vehicle is still moving at incredible speeds, and of course, that means that our pace car meets its end. Our little rabbit vehicle that acts as target practice for all of the BeamNG vehicles that I utilize in order to test out their abilities, to the point where the push bars have separated and are now continuing to run off into the sunset with one of the RC cars. So this was eventually stopped, but it was stopped by a pigeon. I guess we'll have to stack the RC cars even higher. Okay, I've got a stack of 6 RC cars, and if it doesn't work, I just put a nuke behind them. I know for a fact right now this Stig thinks he's better than us, but 6 RC cars should do it. There we... Oh, it's opening up a portal. The portal is opening, but I don't care. I'm gonna force it through. See? It vaporized the vehicle. All right, let's try it again. Okay, I think I figured out where we went wrong. It's not that we need to stack them. We just need multiple lines of them. There we go. See? If you get enough of them, they start to collect. They start to pool underneath the vehicle. Okay, that's gonna do it. I don't even think that we need the nuke at this point. I may have to move it because it's still going to hit the nuke, but all of the RC cars should have done a ton of damage to the underside of the vehicle. Look at that. Did we get it? It sounds like the engine blew. No, the engine totally did not blow. This thing still works. But can it move? Or is the axle obliterated? We did it. One way or another, it's no longer able to function. I'm not sure what part of the vehicle got destroyed, but it looks like a large portion of the exhaust got ripped out. All right, it's time for the rocket-powered bus. 2 RC cars is probably enough, but we'll see, because the speed is gonna get to be really ridiculous here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, something just blew. I'm pretty sure it was the engine. Okay, so there's our first instance of RC car manipulation. Plowed right through it. I'm pretty impressed. Took out a tire, that was it. Wow. The RC police haven't had enough yet. We're gonna freaking try 4. Look at the giant flames, the giant smoky billowing sadness in the background. These are aimed up perfectly too. Oh, they're gonna connect with all the tires. My hope is that these ones start to get underneath the bus. These 2 get shoved into the nether realm of Hades. That's not good. I'm sure. Whoa, okay, real quick, let me mention something. This is what you never get to see because the game ends up glitching so bad that everything goes away. These 4 RC cars have blown the center out of the bus. Oh my god, I'm getting it to work. Never mind, it's not working anymore. This is the end. This is the end result. This is as much as I could get before the game decided to implode upon itself. I can try and make this work one more time, but that is the most damage to a bus I think I've ever done in my entire life. It's been turned inside out. It's like something from Hellraiser. Come on, baby. You can do this. You can do this without glitching out the entire game. I know you can. Make it happen. I think we just popped a tire. Oh, God. Oh, there's the end of the line. There's the salvation of the universe. There's the end of our existence. And this is what it's like as it slowly moves underneath the tires. That is bad. I said I was going to do it, so we're going to do it. I'm going to throw an RC car into a jet engine and see what happens. High above the sky, the jet plane flies, feeling completely untouchable until suddenly an RC car spawns in midair on a collision course for the engine. I'm sorry, pilot. Okay, so it doesn't look too bad so far. I don't really think it exactly got into the engine. Never mind, it totally got into the engine. Mayday. Mayday, we got a rogue RC vehicle in unrestricted airspace. Just flew into a jet plane. Well, in case you were ever oh my god. Bye. At least the fire will get put out in the water. Don't you worry. We're gonna do 2 RC cars. 1 for each engine. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is perfect. We'll find out in just a second over here. As, well, I think you know. As, yep, the RC cars get moved into the engines right over here. The RC cars getting sawed through like butter knives. I don't know if they got the engines. One definitely kind of, sort of, maybe did. No, the RC, hold on. The RC cars are just riding with the jet. Let's try that again. Okay, that should do it. There we go. Sucked inside of the jet engines. The jet engines still appear to be doing pretty good. I think we're just gonna have like a normal crash. The first time, it did excellent damage inside of the jets. The second time, it was pretty average. And thus we are left with a visage that is all too common in BeamNG. A jet plane with an RC car up inside one of its engines. Anyway, folks, that's gonna be it for this episode of BeamNG.drive. Until the next time, stay foxy and much love.